When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. Will boot it away to start the game. So Iowa State's offense will go on the attack first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. So the Utah Utes offense will go to work for the first time today. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front. The hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
The Utes in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. He's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. And the Utes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Offense, quick tempo. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Caught. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Rushes on him. Touchdown, Utes! Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Cyclones can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Give to the single back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oklahoma was relentless today in a road win that frankly wasn't even as close as the final score indicates. This was a vintage Sooners.
Touchdown, Utah! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and then guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll get this drive started from the 29. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. We're through 1 period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On the move, he fires. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion.
There he goes. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Give to the running back. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. On the move. Hard running there. At the 35, he's loose. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. And the Cyclones with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Oh, better look out. Got the first down and still on his feet. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Now from the 40, it's first and 10. Power football with the run. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Flagway. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Utah! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, quarterback finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Utah, 28. Iowa State, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Cyclones trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Tackled there by the defense. The Cyclones are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Wants to throw on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Jackson. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Under fire. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. The Utes are in the hurry up.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
First and goal.
A first down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Second and goal for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points. What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to throw on third. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Breaks into the open. The tag. Touchdown, Iowa State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You've got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Simmons. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And the Utes can really attack on this second and short. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They'll immediately call timeout. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. The defense has set him up.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Makes the grab. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Utes headed quickly to the line. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Caught, close to the marker, it's Hooks. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They're down to the 20, first and 10. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Bring in the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Touchdown, Utah! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. That's reeled in. It's Robinson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Snags it over the middle. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the 3rd possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical 3rd down, forcing an incompletion.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like the magic from Hilton Coliseum has rubbed off on both teams there so far in Ames.
And the Cyclones will boot it away to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Took care of it himself. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. The offense set for a first down play. Finds his tight end.
Now, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
How about the big fella with the hands? You know, those fullbacks are not talked about as athletes, but he shows you he can do a lot on the field, catches the football, gets the first down.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Bray. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. Makes it past the marker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Utes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Caught near the sticks. It's Hooks. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down, he'll throw it. Steps away. Oh, what a cut! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Utes want to crank the tempo. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utes!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. The give to the single back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Jensen. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They're going back to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Cyclones have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. 4th time tonight. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field. It's Flagway. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hooks. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Got it, looking for the first down. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's blocking run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up.
Oh, he's got some space. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Utah! And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
56, Iowa State, 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Trying play action. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Utes, after exploding for that huge run, back to turning it on. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
1st and goal, Utah.
A first down run on the doorstep. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Utes racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Utes! Quick strike through the air for the score. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes that do it with ease.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. The short hands. It's Jackson. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. Running to Green.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Bunch formation for these receivers. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Black. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to go up top. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Cyclones now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here comes the heat. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Lagway. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Utes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They're going to run it. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Takes it the other way.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You actually probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.